Stav, sun's finally come out after a rather wet first day here in Douarnenez at the Grand Prix Guyader. You've got Tommy Mueller, the one and only, with you. Tell us a little bit about your day, boys.
Well, I've got Tommy because he blitzed the fleet today in the second race, and he also had a very, very good first race, which we'll get on to in a minute. We had about, I guess, 10 to 12 knots in the first race. It was a little bit more from the southwest, and the fleet split actually, Tommy. Half went to the shore and half went to the right. Which way did you go in the first race?
You mean now the first race or the second?
No, first race, first beat.
The first beat, we went to the left, had, let's say, a little bit checking to the right side, but came back because we had the feeling that the wind would shift a little bit to the left side as well. Out of this reason, we gained a lot. We have been, I think, in 8th or 9th position at the first windward mark in the first race, and then we gained and came up, I think, 3rd or 4th at the windward mark.
Yeah, that was good. I saw Russia 35, Victor Fogelson, launched off the start line, and I think Luke Pilot, France 386, actually Lady Jane, they rounded first with Victor, second, and those two boats had a real good battle because they came 1 and 2 in the end. I think Victor got the edge, so Russia 35 won, Lady Jane was second, and Tommy was third. She did a good job pulling up.
Yeah.
And then we went on to the second race, and the wind increased, and it also went around to the west, and we had this terrible drizzly rain came through, but it was just a front, and eventually the sun came out, and we got away on a, it wasn't a black flag, we got away first start, didn't we?
No, it was just at the end it was a normal start. Yeah. The second start was fine, and because the black flag, we started again with a blue flag because the wind was shifting so much to the west.
That's right. And I saw you seemed to pop very early and went over to the left, and you were miles ahead of everybody on the left-hand side. When you tacked back to the right, how did it look then?
Well, we Russia 76 and Marcus Brennecke and so on, they crossed approximately 50 meters behind us onto the right, but much more earlier than we, and when we came to the windward mark, the right side paid at the end, but we have been altogether pretty close. And on the downwind course, we had a very, very good speed.
You were going well.
Yeah, very well, and this was really fantastic. So we could handle to be a little bit faster than Rush 76.
Yeah. Tommy's got this super spinnaker, a little bit of black, a little bit of pink, a bit of orange, and everything, and you can always see him from miles away. But yeah, it was one of those days again in Douarnenez where both sides could pay. It wasn't a set pattern to go each time, and this is the great thing about the course. Unfortunately, I think the course was a little short today, would you say?
I think so too. 1.4 miles, nautical miles for the first beat is too short for a fleet of 60 boats.
Yeah.
The race officer would do a lot of things much more better if we would have
2 miles?
2 miles.
Yeah,
I think
2 miles.
this would be fine.
But I think the start lines have been pretty good.
Start line was fantastic.
Yeah.
Question, everything was perfect.
And we had some, nice weather in the end, so we're not complaining. But I think tomorrow there will be a longer beats.
Yeah.
2 more races planned, and the wind is not going to be so windy as they forecast, I hear.
The forecast for tomorrow, I think, is 18 knots, something like that, in maximum. So it will be interesting because we have a lot of other sailors being very fast in this windy conditions as well, especially the Hong Kong.
Yeah. So just to round up, then we have Tommy in the lead with a first and a second, a third. Billy Boy with Marcus Brennecke. I think he's had a second and a 4, something like that. And not sure who's third actually at the moment, but it's early days, 5 races to go, and we'll keep you posted.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done, Tommy. Great.